I'm taking a quick look at this kale out here, and I want to just ask you, Mike, because you just had some of this one. This one is 2 years old. Okay, you just had some of it, and I just want to ask you, was it tough?
No, it wasn't tough at all. It's very good.
Okay, and also, well, if it was not tough, and the only thing that concerns me is the leaves are not as big as I like for them to be. Um, this one, what I wanted to share with everyone is I actually had this in the house. All right. We just had a serious thunderstorm yesterday, and I want you to see what just happened. How the rain and the wind and Mother Nature just did her thing, and this thing is just growing, and can't wait for my smoothie today. But I want you to see. Boy, I know many of you say, Kale, that stuff don't taste good. But let me tell you, it is so good for you. Okay? And so therefore you need to try it. And we're gonna talk a little bit more inside because it's a little chilly out here. Hey, we're inside now, so I could talk a little bit more. Um, I want to talk about the 9 health benefits of kale. Okay. Uh, and I'm reading this out of AI, okay, an AI overview. Kale is an exceptional nutrient dense, low calorie, leafy green packed with vitamins K, A, and C, along with antioxidants and fiber, making it a potent superfood. Key health benefits include supporting heart health by lowering cholesterol, protecting eye health via lutein, and I don't even know this word, Xerox. Then I'm not too sure what that is. Promoting bone health and reducing risk of cancer. So even though it might not, you might not think of it as good tasting, mine is sweet. So I don't know what happens with the ones that we grow in the grocery store, because the ones I buy in the grocery store are not as sweet as the ones that I grow. The ones I grow are so sweet that my granddaughter will walk over there and just grab her leaf and just start eating it. So I first saw her do it, and I'm like, what is she doing? So I decided to try it, and when I did, I discovered that yeah, it actually was sweet and it was delicious. One of the things that we all seem to fight with is allergies. Okay. And so I wanted to kind of just talk a little bit about um, allergies, okay, and how this particular plant might not be a bad thing to put in your diet if you have allergies. Whether caused by heredity, a hormone imbalance, stress, or your environment, an allergy is nothing more than a breakdown in your immune system. Your body is rejecting something that shouldn't give it problems. Taking care of your immune system is the first step in keeping your allergies under control. Be sure to get sufficient rest, plenty exercise, keep your immune system in top form. It also talks about eliminate alcohol. The book that I'm reading out of is Nature's Prescriptions. It is a book that's been in my library probably, God, I don't know how many years. It is old book. Um, but it confirms what I say, and that is that God already gave us a something for everything. Okay, um, and of course, this is probably good for a lot more than that. I have an issue with deer. Since I have an issue with deer, it's hard for me to plant stuff outside. Um, I try to plant gardens outside at my raised bed and so on and so forth. Um, I have not figured out what works for me yet. So therefore, excuse me, I started messing around with pots, and um, not a bad idea. In the wintertime, I brought my kale in the house. Um, it didn't get, it didn't die. Um, it continued to live like I showed you, the plant that I have is 2 years old. Um, we had a storm yesterday out of this world, and wow, I was surprised to go out there today, and my plant was twice the size it needs to be. If you have limited space, your patio, okay, if it's allowed in your condo or your apartment, hey, grow you some food, okay? Um, just like we can grow flowers, we can grow food. Um, okay, I talked about the pots, talked about some of the benefits, um, talked about how, well, I haven't yet talked about how important it is for us to take care of ourselves the best way we possibly can. And by doing that, we um, are using nature's prescriptions, because God gave us everything that we need in order for us to be healthy and live a good quality of life. Now, whether we do it or not, it's up to us. It's just like with the word. He gives us a tool for a better life when he gave us the word of God. Now, what we do with it, it's a different story. We can use it or not. I started 365 days of prayer, Easter, and I decided that the reason for that is because it is so important that we meditate on those things that are good, meditate on those things that are pure, meditate on those things that are holy. But not only meditate on them, we need to eat those things that are good for us. Uh, and that means that we may have to give up alcohol, sweets, and whatever else that our bodies reject, and start embracing some of the things that are good for us. I know you say you don't want to hear a thing, and I say, well, maybe. Um, but I actually got introduced to kale. I was on a field trip with my granddaughter, and we were up in the Asheville, North Carolina. We went to a mineral museum several years ago. And so we got hungry as we were walking around, and there was one restaurant, and I can't remember the name of the restaurant. And he was just about to close, and I knocked on the door, and I'm like, "We're really hungry. Can you let us in?" He said, "Okay." He said, "Well, the only thing that I have on the menu right now is kale." And I'm like, "Oh my God, I had never had any of that before in my life." So my granddaughter and I went in, and we ordered from his menu, and we ate. Well, he had uh, fried it, and it was the first time I'd ever tasted. I'm like, this is a little different, and I wasn't in love with it, but something about the idea of stop eating lettuce and try to eat more leafy greens stuck with me. So, after I started trying to find stuff to grow uh, in pots, I decided to try that one. Well, out of all the things that I tried, that one grew. And like I said, I was surprised to find that the one that I grew tastes much better than the one that he had grown. Mine was sweet, and it wasn't chewy, and my body liked it. So I was like, well, we'll do some more. Didn't do that much over the winter because my plant didn't grow good, and I was afraid it was going to die. But since the summer has arrived, I'm going to try it again and see what happens. But anyway, join us with the 365 days of prayer. Um, 12 noon, stop what you're doing and pray. The Lord's Prayer. I prefer the Ethiopian version, not the King James version. You can use whatever version you choose. Um, the King James Version says, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Well, I like the Ethiopian version because it says, Our Father, which art in heaven, may thy name remain holy. So, anyway, I have my reasons for using a different version. You could use whatever version you choose. But the good news is we'll be praying in one accord, and hopefully, by doing that, we can bring more peace to the earth, more health to hopefully our plants, and more health to our bodies. And hey, join me on TikTok, Instagram, um, and of course, YouTube. Like and subscribe to my channel. Um, I really do need to get to 1,000. Okay, I retired several years ago doing COVID, and I need this 1,000 subscribers. So I'm asking you to like and subscribe to my channel, share it, and have a blessed and awesome day. This is Dr. J.P. Feel free to come back because we're going to talk more about different plants and the benefits of them and how you can grow them, hopefully. I'm going to leave a link for you where you actually can buy some supplies to get started. Um, and I'm hoping that you will use them. I have discovered that it is more beneficial. Excuse me. I've been outside this morning, and so my allergies are acting up. Um, so I'm getting ready to make my smoothie using my kale, and hopefully we can clear things up this morning. Like and subscribe to my channel. Have a blessed and awesome day.